speaking of Ryan Dunn being here, he introduced me to a DVD called Grizzly Man. And I didn't want to watch it, but he insisted that I watched it. So, once I...
It's awesome.
Dude, it is so good of a movie.
It's amazing.
Like, as soon as I was watching it for 10 minutes, I realized it's basically this freak who moves to Alaska, and he has no... He talks to no people whatsoever. He just lives in Alaska by himself with a video camera.
Which made him a freak. You know, he had no human contact whatsoever. Every year he'd go to Alaska for, you know, I think it was about 4 months every year, years on end, and eventually liked being around animals more than he liked being around humans, and, you know, made him go a little kooky.
Yeah, like you could see in the beginning of the documentary that he's somewhat there. After, like, the end of the movie, you could see he starts losing his fucking mind. He starts tweaking out, and he starts making friends with foxes and talking to them and shit, like in English, thinking that they understand, like, "Spirit, I love you." And he looks like Andy Dick, and he has the gayest voice. But
and he has a bowl cut because he has a receding hairline and it bothers him. So every time he goes in front of the camera, he's filming himself. So it's on a tripod, and you'll see him walk in front of the camera and always pull his hair down. Ridiculous haircut because he's worried about his receding hairline. I'd rather have receding hairline than have a bowl cut.
Just think about, like, living in Alaska by yourself in the middle of motherfucking nowhere for 8 months straight, and you don't see any people whatsoever. You just are with bears and foxes, and that's it. That's what this guy did, and you could see that he loses his mind. Remember when the fox took the fucking hat?
Oh my God, he loses his mind because...
Have you guys ever seen this movie? No. You never heard of it? It's called Grizzly Man, and it's... Let me play a clip from it. This is where the dude... he's filming these foxes and he's petting them and shit, and they're friends, and the fox steals his hat. And it's so funny. He's like, "Ghost, where you going with my hat? That hat is so important. Give me that fucking hat."
Oh, you have it?
Yeah, right here. All right, here we go. So now the fox is eating his hat, and he's filming it.
Where's that hat going?
The fox is still eating the hat and playing around with it. And then he just takes the hat and starts running off with it. He's still playing, hang on.
Is that the fox making noise?
Yeah, that's the fox.
Hey, who's stealing that hat? Who's stealing that hat?
Like the fox is going to answer him. But that's the only communication he has.
Ghost, what are you doing with that hat? Ghost, that hat is a very important hat. Drop it. Hey! Hey! Oh, God damn it! I can't believe this! Ghost! Ghost, where's that fucking hat? That hat is so friggin' valuable for this trip. Ghost, come back here with that friggin' hat. If it's in the den, I'm gonna fucking explode.
Fox dead.
Goes with that.
I don't think you can feel it.
I love when he goes, "Oh, man."
Oh, man. Freaking dead.
Oh, now you gotta understand, that guy is by himself, filming himself with the fox. That's him running through the like bushes.
Yeah, and he did interviews in, like, L.A. with like Letterman and shit, and he's just like, "I am friends with these bears. These bears are so nice, and
I'm here to protect
I'm
these
here to
bears."
protect these bears." After 4 years of being with the bears, he decided to stay during
Like
he usually
salmon
leaves
season.
in September, and then when there was no salmon season, the bears got hungry and they fucking eat him to pieces.
Man!
They actually ate him to pieces. It's on film. He filmed it himself. He always sets up these tripods, and then he goes and pets the bears and shit, and he thinks he's friends with them, and then the bear ate him to shreds, and it's all on film, but the parents wouldn't let it air on the DVD.
Yeah, you can't ever watch it, which is understandable. But yeah, he gets eaten. But the thing is, throughout the movie, he's like, "Yeah, I'm here to protect the bears." Are you fucking kidding me? Protect the bears?
The bears have been fine for years and years by themselves.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are you going to
Why do they need some bull cut dude to protect them?
I know.
But yeah, he got eaten.
Do they have bears in Sweden?
Yeah, I've never seen one. But
What about reindeers?
I don't know. That's where we live. I don't know what.
Well, what whack-ass animals are in Sweden?
Do we have animals?
There's got to be some kind of bird or something.
Well, there's reindeer in Finland. That's pretty damn close.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we have
yeah.
them up north.
Yeah.
Up north?
Yeah.
I've never been there.
Never been there. Too cold.
Too cold. Stockholm's pretty fucking cold.
Yeah.
So, can you buy that DVD anywhere?
Yeah, Grizzly Man. You can get it anywhere.
How come I never heard of it?
Where's the director's cut with the...
Oh, I know. I want the director's cut where he gets eaten to shreds.
There is no director's cut.
No.
I wonder if you could...
I don't think you'll ever be able to see the footage.
It's such a goddamn letdown. It's like you watch the whole thing for an hour and a half.
No, but they explain why. Like, they have
Not
people
at first.
listening to it and
I
shit.
sat through the whole hour and a half thing just waiting, like hoping at the very end of it they're going to show the guy, or at least hear the audio of him getting torn to shreds and saying, "Get away!"
Yeah.
And then it just ends.
Yeah,
It's like, I just
give me that
wasted an
goddamn
hour and a
hat.
half of my life waiting just to hear
It's
this
still-
asshole get
but
eaten.
it's still-
And then he never gets eaten.
It's still a good movie. I mean, I got pissed at first. The first time I watched it, I'm like, oh my god, they're not going to show it, and then I got pissed. But after a few days of thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, I mean, if even a remotely close friend to me, even if like you got eaten by a bear, I'd make sure I didn't want anybody to see it happen, you know? Well, actually, no, you I'd show, but anybody in my family I wouldn't want to. I'd be like, you know, I don't want anybody to see this. I'd just burn this tape. It's my brother getting eaten, for Christ's sakes.
I recommend watching Grizzly Man because I've been thinking about it for the past 2 days after watching it, and it is fucking tweaked. This guy officially loses his mind, but we have more Vane's Agenda live coming up acoustic, so for now we're going to play you Bloodhound Gang featuring Villa Valor from him. This song is called Something Diabolical. Radio Vamp Series 28 Faction, fuck off.